Hey everyone, it's Stephanie1111 Witchy Babe, and I am here today with Scorpio's reading for February. So welcome back all of my viewers. Thank you so much for your views and your subscriptions and your support and comments. I do try to read every single comment. Well, I do read every comment. I try to respond to every single comment that I can. And I really appreciate every single one of you. So I just want to really thank you for being here. And I want to welcome anyone that's new that's found me today. Welcome. What we're going to be doing today is we are going to be going over Scorpio's energy for February and what's to come. So this is going to be all Scorpio. Well, this is going to be most Scorpio placements. This is going to be Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, or Mars. So make sure you are checking out your other placements for any additional messages that need to come through. Before I begin, I have a couple announcements to make. I am currently running a sale on all of my relationship and love readings. So if you are looking for a relationship and love reading from me and you've been thinking about it, I know they are expensive because they are super detailed and long, and I really dive into the tea of everything that's going on with the person. But you can now get a financial break on that with my sale that's going until Valentine's Day. I do not discount my readings very often, so this would definitely be the time to book that if you were looking to do so. Also, check out the description box because I leave a lot of information in there for you guys, especially if you are looking for certain things. So if you are looking for a community of like-minded people, I run multiple Facebook groups. I run a tarot and astrology group, 1111 Witchy Babe Tarot and Astrology Community, and that is going to be where I go live mostly, and I go over astrology things, and you know, it's a fantastic community. It's a very fun group if you're looking to learn about astrology, learn about tarot, and talk to other people about these topics. You want to check that out. I also run two other awesome groups, Witchy Inc. Community and Witchy Inc. Coven. They used to be one group, but we decided to break them up into two just because of the amount of content that was being posted. So our Coven group is a special group just for people that are looking for spell requests and wanting help on expanding their craft and wanting to share their craft with others. And our community group is much more of a fun group for memes and pictures and music and, you know, day-to-day random chit-chat with other people like you. So if you are looking for anything like that and you do enjoy Facebook groups, make sure you're checking those out, and that's in the description box below. And today I'm going to be using the Casanova Tarot, which I have not used on any of the recorded readings yet. So I've used them on the other signs, but none of the other readings I've done. This is a new deck that I got on my wish list, and I wanted to let you guys know if you are looking for a way to contribute to the channel, but you're not really wanting to book a reading, one great way would be to donate one of the decks that I have on my wish list to the channel, and that is like, that'll make me cry. So no, like, yeah, I really appreciate it. So if you're wanting to see some new decks and you want to help the channel out, then definitely check that link out below. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into Scorpios and February. We want to see what's going on with you guys. So we've had some of the same cards come out. I always say we, and it's like, it's just me here. But I've had some of the same cards come out for every single sign, right? So this is, I always start at Aries, and so now I'm at Scorpio. So every single reading, we've had some of the same cards come out. So let's see if that's happening again with Scorpios. What's going on with you guys in February? So Scorpios, you guys actually have a lot of energy going on in your third house astrologically this year. And so this is a really great time for you guys to be considering how you communicate with others. Like, how do you present yourself? How are you communicating? Figuring out what it is that you would like to learn. And if you are a teacher or somebody that wants to teach things, figuring that out as well. This is also a great time for all my Scorpios that are writers or poets or do anything of that nature. A lot of energy in your house of intellect and communication. So, but what's going on for February? Oh my gosh, the Three of Swords. And then I have the Ace of Wands that fell on my foot. That's why I screamed, because I dropped it. Okay, so the Three of Swords is a frequent flyer for this collective's readings for February. I can't spin this. I feel like you guys, you know, you've been dealing with some heartache and some loss. I'm actually getting, it might not necessarily have to do with relationship, but it could be something else that you really had your hopes up for. So that could be a career thing or a school thing or, you know, like a moving thing. I heard some of you really wanted to move and it's just not working out the way you were hoping. I just heard that Mercury does go into retrograde this month, and I feel like that's part of the reason of the delay. There's going to be some delay with paperwork, and this really bums you out, to be honest. It feels like you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like you can't move forward. But for a lot of you guys, this is going to be linking up with a relationship and a connection, and some sort of loss and betrayal of that connection. You might be feeling betrayed by this other person because of something that they're doing in regards to, like, maybe they're dating other people or how they're acting. I don't feel like... hold on. Let's see. So for my people that are resonating on a relationship that's kind of taken a bad turn, who is that person? The High Priestess. So this is going to be somebody that is super in tune with their intuition. This is somebody that is, they more than likely are they might be into witchcraft, or they study metaphysical things. It could be a tarot reader. They could be a medium, a psychic, all of those things, or they're just somebody that's very highly in tune to their intuition, highly spiritual individual. What else about this person? They're also a very anxious individual. They're very, I just heard they're their own worst enemy. They tend to kind of build stuff up in their head, and they just like, they're the type of person that will just lay in bed all night and just stare at the ceiling and just like work themselves up about nothing. Like, they'll take something small and make it huge. Which kind of contradicts this High Priestess energy. The thing is that they're the type of person that's able to see other things. Like, they're able to see other people's issues very clearly. They have a very clear understanding of what's going on in others' lives. But when it comes to their own, it's almost like they're trapped in their own mind. They're trapped. They can't see. I'm seeing somebody that's in a mirror, in a room that's just covered in mirrors, and they can't find the exit door. Like, it's like they're just, and it's just them facing themselves, just all this mirrored energy back to themselves. This person might project a lot. They might and it's a very contradicting, because again, they are the High Priestess. They are, they are that like person. Like, they have all this power, but then it's like, when it's just them and they're alone, it's not a good time for them. So this might be, you feeling they might have hurt you because of that kind of energy that lies within them. Like, they, again, are projecting. Maybe they had some pain within inside of them and they shot it out at you. Okay, let's see what else is going on with this person, and what does it mean for you in February? The Six of Pentacles. I feel like they might be sharing this information with you in February, like, you might not really be realizing that, because you see them as the High Priestess. You see them as being somebody that's like confident and intuitive and understanding and sees things from a high perspective. You don't really recognize or know the extent of their anxiety and their emotional state, and how they are with themselves, and how they're like, kind of like they bully themselves. And so I feel like they share this information with you in February. And you kind of get a better understanding of them, but that doesn't necessarily negate that Three of Swords feeling at all. Okay, let's see what else is going on here for February for you guys. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Yes, so Mars, what's going on in February, guys? This guy's card has come out every single reading from Aries to you guys. So something is happening in February on a collective level with Martian energy. I might do a collective total overall reading. Sorry, that must have been super annoying seeing that flip all around. Anyway, I do feel like if you aren't in communication with this person, they are coming back in February to communicate with you. Everybody's coming back in February to kind of clear the air. Maybe that's because Mars is going into Capricorn. Void of course, missing, okay. And then we have Mercury retrograde. Okay, let me go back to my situation when it comes to things not working out that you're trying to do, like trying to move or a job. I feel like you're really upset about this not working. You felt like it was going to work. That high priestess energy is your intuition feeling like it's going to work. But it's like it didn't. There was like a sense that it was, but then there was like this other sense that it wasn't, and you weren't sure if that was anxiety or if it was intuition. And you're like, you want to force it to work, but you're being told to just chill. Like, just wait it out. Wait until after Mercury is retrograde. It's not the right time for this move. Going back to the relationship, I feel like let me get one more card. It just might not be the right time for, it might not be the right time for communication with this person. I feel like there might be, sorry guys, some of the messages I'm getting, I want to kind of get some clarification before I start talking. Yeah, okay, I got it now. It's not that this person doesn't want to be with you or doesn't want to communicate with you, but I feel like for some reason it's just not the right time for this. There's something else that needs to be done. This person is reinventing themselves. You need to reinvent yourselves. The healing needs to come to both of you before this goes anywhere. I feel like this communication that's coming in, while you are going to understand each other better, there's still going to be this Martian fighting energy between you two. It's not going to be resolved. And I feel like on your end, you feel it more as a emotional hit. You feel it more as a betrayal, like this person has stabbed you in the back somehow. I'm feeling like that. And then I feel for the other person, like stepping into their energy, they're feeling it as more of a fuck you. Like yours is like emotional and like how could you hurt me? And they're more like, how could you try me like that? Like they're coming from a different angle. And it's just going to be combative. Like this person's too combative right now to see your emotional side. And you're too emotional to see maybe where they have some points. But the way they're trying to communicate their points is too aggressive and it shuts you down. It just makes you be like this is not going anywhere. And so it's like, there's still so much love within the connection. I do feel that. I'm not seeing it in the cards though. That's kind of bothering me, but I feel it right now. It's just there's something that needs to change. There's a reinvention that needs to come, and I feel like that's what's taking place. Yeah, dude, we got the 8 of Wands, and this is all about movement and travel and clarity. I feel like there's... yeah, like we need... what's... interesting card to come out. I feel like there's just this person... and probably you as well have the other things to take care of, to be honest. Like maybe you have some money things you need to get under control. Maybe you have some, since moving kept coming up, maybe you're needing to move or you have something with that. I feel like you guys have some other things going on obviously this month, but like until things are more settled, it's just, you got to focus on yourself this month, really, Scorpio. So I'm sorry to tell you that. That's not really what a lot of my viewers want to hear. Let's go on and take a look here at some advice. What can you do about this? And how can you kind of make it a little bit easier? Because I do get the sense you're going to be bummed because I feel like you almost like you come together with this person and you're like, wow, I didn't really see your perspective of that. Now I understand you more. But like after some time, you guys fall back into this very combative energy, and it's because you still haven't completed whatever cycle you're individually going in regards to your own personal growth and understanding. So what's some advice? So we have Aphrodite coming out. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So, making sure you're taking care of yourself this month, making sure you're doing things that make you happy, making sure you're, giving your time and attention to things that bring you joy and make you really shine, bring that inner god or goddess out of you. And then we have High Priestess coming out. So we have 2 High Priestesses. I definitely feel like you're dealing... okay, I do feel like you're dealing with a divine counterpart, guys. Like, I wasn't going to say it, but now I am with both of these. I feel like this connection isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Like, it's not disappearing from your life anytime soon. your guys are continuing to reinvent yourselves through each other. And this is just a point where you're taking a bit of space in order to process through that reinvention. And the thing with the void course of the moon, of things not being the right time, this only lasts for like a day, usually. Like a day, a half a day. It's not a very long energy where things are not working. Mercury in retrograde, that's 3 weeks, you know, that's with a week pre or 2 weeks pre-shadow, 2 weeks post. It's not a long time. So I feel like even if you guys do come to this, like, all right, it's not the right time, it's not going to be not the right time for not very long. If that makes sense, like the right time is coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Angel Answers deck really quickly that I had off to the side here and just see what wants to come out, because sometimes some timing information comes out. When is this connection going to be the right time? Because I do feel like it is a higher vibrational connection. It is a divine counterpart. When forgiveness, this person or you need to forgive each other. That's when it will be the right time. And again, remember I said you might actually be more on the realm of forgiving because you are coming from a more emotional standpoint. This person is coming from a Martian standpoint, which is going to be the Aries, I am me, what I want, what is going to make me happy. So they're being a bit selfish. And so they're going to have to be able to step away from that and be able to forgive whatever has gone wrong here. And that's when it will be the right time. But until they... I'm feeling attacked. Until they can forgive you, it will not be the right time. So, I think that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what type of readings you would like to see in the pick of cards. And if you did like this reading and you would like to help support the channel, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe because that does help support the channel. I hope you guys have a fantastic day whenever this finds you, and I will see you next time.